Hello everyone, Rei Caldombra here, and I am making a video today on my design for my VTuber design for Rei Caldombra. So right now I'm showing my reference sheet, character design sheet done by at Fukuran VT. I'll have her link in the description if you want to check her out. So this video it's just gonna be me basically going through my design, talking about the different aspects of it, kind of how I came into some things, how it kind of changed as I was working through getting the sheet from Fukuran. So yeah, this is my original concept, and it got finalized going by working with Fukuran on the character design reference sheet. So there are some great additions that she made as well that I want to go through. And yeah, it's going to be going through the design, talking about stuff that I really like about it, where it came from. So I can start with the hair. I This part's pretty simple. I really like long, straight, flowing hair, and I just wanted to incorporate that in my design. That's where you can see it here. I really like how it's got the straight look, but also is like has some messy aspects, sharpness, like the ribbon like hair ends as well. And the purple hair plays into the eyes, which I kind of like color coordination and like mixing of things, just as like an art style, an aspect of art. So and I really like heterochromia as well. So I made one of the eyes, I wanted to be blue and one of them to be red. So, and then together they make purple. And with the large bang in the middle, you also have the purple physically in the middle of both those colors. So that's just one color color aspect that I really liked and wanted to make come through in here. So if you can't already tell by looking at the overall design, I have a lot of lizard inspiration in it. As a person, I just really like lizards. They're one of my favorite animals. And I wanted to incorporate that in my design. So the first aspect of that you see here is the horns. So I wanted to give like the head something more distinct, and I thought these shorter horns were one way to do that, where they're very obvious, but it's not something huge. I didn't want like massive horns over intricately detailed or anything like that. I like I like more simpler, subtler design things, at least for me in the design that I wanted. So I think these ended up working really well. One of them is chipped, just to kind of give some asymmetry. Kind of, if you look at it, it can kind of make you think, like, oh, does something happen? This or that, blah blah blah. So I'm not a huge, like, in terms of me being a VTuber, I'm not big on like deep lore or anything like that. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm not going into that much. But when it comes to the design itself, there's some more story to it, some more aspects to it. So yeah, I really like these horns. Adds a different color in here as well. One thing specifically that Fukuran added was that I really love is how with the hair, on the one side it's behind the horns, but on this other side, some of the hair goes in front of the horns. I think this is like really cute. I really love this detail. So yeah, I'm really glad that she had this idea and added it in. So moving through, got the glasses. There's nothing particularly special about them. I I just want my design to have glasses. Spoiler, immersion breaking. I have glasses, so I just kind of felt like having that in my design. And specifically for the shape, I wanted to go with a bit more of that formal, kind of almost business look that you see with these, where they're very the straight and rectangular. The specific image that I used as my reference is unless I'm remembering his name wrong, I'll put a picture. So for some of these, when I'm going through them, I'll do my best to edit in a picture so you can see what the actual reference was Hirotaka from wow, I'm really forgetting it right when I'm doing the video, from Watakoi. So that's the main reference I use for that, and that plays into the overall theme of a lot of business casual designs. And now just moving down with the face, one body structure part that I really wanted and was important to me was the chin. So I really like when the chin is more has like this flat part at the bottom. That's just a male character design. This not even just specifically male, just character design in general that I like, and that's something I really wanted for my design. So the reference that I used for that also was a partially reference for the hair, is Domas from Ranking of Kings. So where I wanted this, I wanted like the long hair, but still a very obvious, more masculine look. I think with the chin and with the overall head shape and structure, I think we were able to accomplish that. So I really like how that turned out. And on this year, I have a hair clip. It's just it's one of those clip-on, like a metal ear cuff. So I wanted something that fits the overall theme, which I should just directly talk about. So my kind of general theme is that this is the look of someone who's kind of like just gone out of work, kind of rushed out of work. And then now that they're done with work, they want to do the thing that they really enjoy doing. Relax, unwind, have fun, stuff like that. So this is kind of like a character that, yeah, is done with work, like closes off of work, sits down, gets in front of their computer, and starts doing the things that they like. So they still have the business casual kind of look on, but you can see the more casual aspects on top of it and within it that the character would basically be putting on once they get out of work. And one of those things is the ear cuff. So yeah, I just wanted something simple. It was a way to showing more personality, more design that someone could add, but just very quickly. Something like an ear cuff that they can just throw on and just get going. And there's a specific reference. It's Nagatoro, or No Miss Me Nagatoro. That's just something about her design and what basically gave me the idea. So I saw that and thought that would really fit. And that even fits with like her personality too, as well. So please, let's cover. Nothing is different about the ears, but it's not about the head hair. Yeah, I really like how it looks. I like how it came out. Yeah, nothing notable about the eyebrows or the nose or the mouth or anything like that. But yeah, I can see that I really like the look that it came out as this. The whole top part, I'm really happy with how it came out. This is where most of the design aspects are that were like really important to me. And yeah, I really am very happy with how it came out. Moving down, got some brown scales here on the neck. So this was something Fukuron added that I liked, so I proceeded with it. It's nothing complicated. It reinforces the idea of here. It adds that color back in as well, and just gives a little more distinctness, something to look at more in this area rather than just just normal neck and the normal skin tone. So yeah, it just adds a little more visual interest there. Down you see the top of the business casual button-up shirt, which I'm showing here right now. So with the model, I have design with the hoodie on top, and then the front design with the hoodie off. So this is how the shirt looks. There's nothing of note here, really. It's a button-up white business casual shirt. And not even really business casual, just business in general. I like this look, and it fit the theme. And on the pocket just reinforces the idea again, business casual. Plus, it's got a little purple bit here, which I like. Because yeah, I really wanted the purple to really stay just the hair to make that feel very distinct. And also here, you can see the back of the hair. But I like that it was added in this as just a little accent. And then later you'll see the one other area where there's a bit of purple as well. And then with the hoodie off, you can see the scales. Again, here on the arm, same thing as there, where it's just a little addition that reinforces the lizard theme without being like overbearing. Like I would not want this all over the body or anything like that. Not only would that just be incredibly complicated for any future art pieces for the design, but also again I like generally a more subtle look where like not subtle as in it's hard to see, like someone would really need to analyze the design to figure it out, but it's not in your face. That's a better way to put it. I prefer design aspects that aren't super in your face. So then covered the shirt. Now we're on to the sweatshirt, which has quite a bit of aspects to it. So right here we have the I don't know the proper term to call it, the area around the neck of it, which is styled around lizard frilled lizards. Like you'd see iguanas, like the ones that's like if you know any of them, it's probably the ones from like the Jurassic Park movies, like the ones that spit poison and acid and stuff like that. Designed like those. So you have the lines that go out here, and then you've got like you got the waves. That how it would look, and you've got these black spots, which I think just add a little bit more texture and color, and also emulate the frills of a lizard that often have those specks. And then going to the shoulders and down like the upper arm, we have these. Honestly, I don't even know what these are probably called. I call them like ribs or these jagged edges. I came across a sweatshirt that is designed just like this because I was just searching sweatshirts to get as like inspiration, just see lots of different designs and stuff like that. And I came across this, and I thought it worked really well, where it reinforces the scale idea of like being a lizard while also giving more just visual interest rather than just being the continuation, or they would be just like this without it. So I just thought it looks more interesting. It can almost look like armor in a way. Also, like scales effectively are for lizards and many other animals. So I really like how these came out because it a lot of this gives visual interest. It reinforces the lizard idea without like doing a ton of different colors or anything crazy complicated. Yeah, I would say I like lots of detail, but I like it being simple and like not in your face. I think that these aspects accomplish that as well. Then we've got these black tassels. I was kind of struggling to figure out what color to make these, and also that's reinforced here with the actual pockets. They have the big pocket in the middle of the hoodie. I didn't, yeah, I was struggling to kind of figure out what color would work well. I thought about purple at one point. I thought about blue, about doing white again, but I think the black works here because it doesn't stand out a ton. It doesn't really go against anything, and it kind of works with the black spots. It works with the glasses, adds black in again without being too obvious. Because for the overall design, I wasn't just going to stick to three colors for absolutely everything, but the main three colors are red, blue, and purple, and I want that to be distinct. And I think the black doesn't really take away from that or go too hard specifically on one color. And also, black and red is also like one of my favorite color combinations, so I wanted to see that in my design, and that's how it ends up coming out. And I think Fukuran did a great job with the look of the hoodie, giving it simple details. I think the rendering came out really well. So yeah, this is the hoodie. Nothing notable at the end. I'd like the cuffs either. So yeah, going down, you can see the white shirt popping out at the bottom. I really like that as well. That's just again showing the kind of more casual look of it and reminding you of the white. And so getting to the pants, there's nothing special about these really. They're just black, not black, blue, about like darker navy blue, like business slacks. I Yeah, those are just pretty basic and simple. I didn't put a lot of like a lot of detail into the bottom because really it's rarely going to be seen, and I didn't really feel like it needed it. I like the silver button on the top. That's something I wanted just because it adds some more visual interest to the pants rather than it just being one singular color with some lines on it. Then hang down, we've got the shoes. So this is the other little part where you got the purple reinforced again. Not that there's not many times where you would actually be able to notice this, whether it be any kind of model or anything else. But this, I like it. It makes me happy to have that purple in again. And I want to do something interesting for the socks rather than just the basic white, that like as the stereotypical sock color. So I think that's like a cute detail. And with the shoes, a little bit to it. So these are sneakers, if you can't tell. But I specifically wanted them to be the type of sneakers that are, again, fit into the business casual look. Where they're sneakers, you can tell that they're sneakers, but they're sleek. They don't have any weird design or anything that stands out. Where they can still fit as a nicer looking shoe, even as sneakers. So they fit the look of being comfortable, but also that more businessy look, which is also something I like and wanted to come through in the design. So yeah, I think the design came out very well. Bergrun did a great job adapting my ideas. So really, full shout out to her. Her link is in the description. All right, so this is the end of the video. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope it was interesting and informative just to learn about my design and about a bit of the process of going through it. So if you have any questions for me, like if you wanted to ask more about my design, or if you're someone who's interested in moving forward with getting a design and want to hear a bit more about how I went through that process to see if I could help, I'd be happy to try to help. Yeah, I'd be happy to try to help. You can leave a comment. So just a little bit about me. I'm just going to be making whatever kind of content that I want to. I don't have a specific time schedule or specific types of content I'll always be doing, but mainly I'll be doing a lot of gaming related things. Be a mix of streams and a mix of uploads, like pre-recorded uploads. Be doing some anime related stuff. Like before I did a roundup, my kind of like roundup thoughts of the most recent anime season, because I love anime and I always watch seasonal shows. So I'm going to be doing like a seasonal review of everything that at least I watched, and nothing super strict or overly professional. Just whatever I feel like doing. I mean, just whatever I watch and just giving the thoughts that come to me that I think of. And yeah, gaming related stuff, anime related stuff. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas for videos that I'd like to try. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing whatever I feel like doing. If you feel like sticking around to find out about that and hear more from me, please subscribe. My Twitter is in the bio and all that stuff. Like, subscribe, you know all the things everyone always asks you to do. If you don't mind doing them, please do them. And thank you very much. Oh, and I am planning to get a live 2D model. No guarantees on the timetable of that. Still working through it. But I will eventually have that. All right. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Stay safe.